Hello and welcome to I Do 100%. I created this channel because I like to hunt for achievements and competition. With that out of the box, I welcome you to join my game as well as my YouTube journey. This game sadly cost me a bunch of blue screens, which included a loss of 8 hours recording, and thankfully I was able to restore 4 others. The achievements I found which went lost are those: I'm on a boat, Kids Next Door, Colombian Prince, Wondersville Magante, Sprinkle Sprinkle Little Star, Sherlock Holmes, Master Realtor, Expert Realtor, Expert Renovator, Kitchen Hell, and Gardener, which brings us here to a total counter of 11 out of 86. Let's get started and right into the game. We start after the tutorial with renovating our first flat. Once that's done, we got our next achievement, which is Home Sweet Home, which brings our counter up to 12 out of 86. Then we had to negotiate with our first tenant about their rent. There is a simple trick in the game that when you put in the maximum of the available rent and just step by step decrease it slightly, they rather quickly come towards you with their paid rent. And with that, we have lured in, which makes our achievement 13 out of 86. Our tenant then gave us a call, since they have a problem with a cockroach infestation. We handle it rather easily because we send in Uncle Steve, which takes easily care of that. This brings us our 14th achievement, which is a real landlord out of the 86. Here we had a small job where the requirement was to put up a big anime figure, and basically with that we got our next achievement, which is Senpai. We then jumped to our babysitter shop, which called us because they were cockroach infested, and as always we send in Uncle Steve, and the next thing you know is that we got the achievement Kill It With Gas. Here we earn the achievement Well Off, where the goal is basically just to reach 50,000. And once again Uncle Steve got sent in, because we got a call about a rat infestation. We're placing down multiple rat traps. Once all rats are catched, we fulfill the requirements for rat race. Over time we also had the recollectible hearts, which gave us here the Finders Keepers achievement. Here we got the next passive achievement, just earning 100,000, and that's it, for the achievement loaded. We then had our first house auction here, or flat auction, and we ended up buying it for almost 55,000. And with our first apartment bought, we get the achievement Landlord's Dream. While renovating the new apartment, we placed down 15 plants, and that gives us the achievement Botanist. For a previous finished job, we reached 5 stars, which gives us the 10 5 stars achievement Agent. Here we obtained our next tenant, and because the tenant is an alcoholic, we get the achievement What's That Smell? We then headed over to our first tenant again, and basically cleaned their apartment, out of the simple reason that we get the achievement Gotta Start Somewhere. We then finished our 10th renovation job, which gave us the achievement Renovator. We then get Decorator for putting 15 different decorations into the apartment. Here we get 2 achievements in a row for 2 new tenants. One would be the Matchmaker, and the second one is Run Forest Run. Our next tenant is a Magician, and out of that reason we get the achievement The Great Tenant Scene. Shortly afterwards we reach the complete 10 babysitting jobs, which gives us Babysitter. Our first earthquake happens here, which gives us Survive Through an Earthquake and the Aftershock. Our building manager notifies us about our tenant cooking suspicious stuff, and we cover them for once because we kinda need to get the achievement. I am the one who knocks. And finally, we reach the second district, which gives us the achievement Privileged. The next achievement is a total passive one again, just earn 500,000 total, which gives us Filthy Rich. And here we get our first musician signed in, which brings us the achievement Drop the Beat. It didn't take long that our third apartment arrives, which brought us the achievement Another One. Our new apartment quickly got filled because we rented it to an influencer, which gives us Face of Streaming. After some jobs, we finally managed to complete 50 cleaning jobs, which gives us cleaning service. We then finished 10 open house jobs, which gives us the achievement Realtor. I don't know exactly where I was with my head until I saw that heart there, but that basically gives us the Raid of the Wondersville. Here we claimed our tenant level up, which brought our total cash flow of over 10k, which gives us passive income. We then finished 100 cleaning jobs, which gives us the achievement Mr. Clean. And followed to that, I finally got the Texas Hold'em achievement for completing 5 cards, even if I technically done way more by now. Here you can basically see one of the starting bugs, where I finished one of the target cards, but my completed cards basically doesn't increase. And there will be way more buggy stuff later in the run. Here our tenant got robbed and basically asked us to install security system, what we absolutely did because we get an achievement for that. Better safe than sorry. And here we earned a total of 1 million, which brings us the achievement Millionaire. Our newest tenant is an artist, and also he gives us the first time that we get over 11k monthly for one person. And the achievement we get for him is Hold That Brush. I then mainly began to grind babysitter jobs, out of the simple reason to get rid of the 100, and here we have the 50 achievement for Master Babysitter. It also took a while, but then we got the complete 55-star jobs, which gives us Master Agent. We then unlocked Suburban Dream by buying our first standalone house. Our first house party also wasn't great, but we managed it and survived it, and that brought us the achievement TGIF. We then in quote quickly filled our house with tenants. The first achievement is The More the Merrier for free, and the following one is for housing 5 people, Rental Bonanza. Here I just quickly terminated a lease agreement to get the achievement I've had enough. Here I need to make a small interruption to explain one problem about this game. The problem is that the publisher, as it seems, outputs no permission towards Ancient Forge, which results in the state of the game. It's buggy. I basically read on Steam about it. Latest update out of the game itself is October 23. On Reddit people say that it's mainly the publisher's fault, and it's the same in the Steam discussion forum, which means the achievement Community Champion is not available to achieve legit. Hence the reason I unlocked it on my own, since I don't wanna invest time into a 100% run when I can't achieve it because something is based on the publisher's studio or the game studio itself, where it's not my fault in the end. I then had to just reset my progress in my renovation, and that easily gave me the achievement for Well Scratched Up. After unlocking the third district, we finally unlock the achievement Big Apple. After quite a bit of searching around, we finally managed to finish all the collectibles for Uncle Steve, which gives us Uncle's of the Uncle. Followed by that, I finished immediately the graffitis, because I wanted to get rid of the tedious searching game, which gives us Bansky. Once the graffiti were done, we collected the Cacti Enjoyer for collected Cactus not collectible set. And last but not least, we finished also the collectible set for the Karakan Twins, which will give us the achievement Karakan Twins Avid Fan for collecting all the Karakan Twins album collectible. And because it wasn't funny enough, I learned there were even more collectibles, so we collected the cell phones, which gives us the achievement 5G. Then here we collected the VR headset collection, which will give us the achievement Future is Now Old Man for collecting all of them. And followed by that, we unlocked the Collect All Collectibles achievement, which is called Gotta Catch Them All. Expert Agent also got finally unlocked after completing 105 star jobs. After a long grind, we also finally finished the babysitting jobs, which gives us the achievement Expert Babysitter. And here it's getting kinda interesting, because I had to rent the apartment to a company, although I didn't have the requirements in the apartment for that, and basically failed to do the renting part. But still, once that failed, what you will see right now, I still weirdly got the achievement, which was quite funny to me. Yeah, but I got it. A message of our tenants suddenly came, asking us about help for their date night, and we recommend them the mystery of the Karakan Twins, because with that we get the achievement to recommend it, which is how sweet. Here it also suddenly got interesting, because suddenly my game gave me a message in Polish, but my game is set to English. But yeah, here we get the Master Renovator for 50 completed renovations. Here we reach the passive cash flow of 50k, which gives us the achievement What Taxes, Sir? We got branded as capitalist because we finally managed to get 100k cash flow. And then the game got even more interesting bug-wise, because my level suddenly went from 83 to 1. My money kept moving. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but that never changed again. And here we get the achievement for interference with a roommate for petty bickering. At some point even the level in my profile got stuck on level 84. It was kinda weird, the whole experience, to be honest. Here the bug situation basically continues, because I'm wanna selling a house. They don't offer anything, then one person gets mad, and then suddenly the second one offers something. Here you have the same example, no one offers something, then suddenly someone gets mad and leaves, and the second one suddenly offers something. And that repeats like many times in my playthrough. We then got the White House achievement for renting an apartment to a politician. And here it also gets funny, because the main quest demands that I complete 5 target cards, which was slightly buggy with refreshing itself. But yeah, here we rented the apartment to a company with 15 people, and that basically brought us the achievement Silicon Valley. I somehow sadly lost some of the achievements, so either I lost more videos than I expected, but I sadly can't change it. So I'm just gonna keep the video rolling, because I'm not gonna replay that game, especially not in the state what it has at the moment. But here we go in the last level. As you can see, my level is still level 1. Everything else kind of works. We just renovated the apartment of our grandpa, which he wanted, and sending him into pension dash technical. We then finally unlocked the full feature achievement for finishing the game itself. And then we basically got the option to pick who should stay with us after our uncle gets in pension. But he doesn't get to pension with me because I kept him. Otherwise I wouldn't get that achievement. And I didn't replay the game 4 times because I just copied my save state and made 4 different endings basically, picking each of those to get all of them. Because with the bugginess of the game, I wouldn't have enjoyed it to go through that multiple times. And here directly at the ending, my beloved game or my beloved laptop gave me a lovely blue screen because I picked Trevor, and as you can see shortly, it basically just crashes. There was a cut because I reloaded the game. I didn't get the achievement anymore because I already got it on the crash. And I restarted multiple times to basically get the Achievement Hunter achievement, which is for unlocking all achievements. And that I got after like 18 times of restarting the game, rejoining left and right, and yeah. But with that, we basically reached the end of our journey. As you can see, we got 100% in Steam, all achievements. It was quite a fight to get through the game, I'm not gonna deny that, with the bugs and problems and the working around and tons of restarts, blue screens which it caused. That wasn't funny at all, but I did it, I kinda forced myself through. One I kinda had to unlock on my own because there was no chance to get it anymore. And yeah, that's kinda end of the story. I thank you for watching if you watched it long. If you wanna see me playing something else, feel free to comment. I surely take feedback. I take everything what I can to get improve myself because it was my first try. And thanks. See you next time.